Free will is the ability to divine our authentic destiny. Divine is a verb which means to go within, to feel within. And within us, we're basically working on habit, we're working on program. Either our authentic program, something that we're born to be a musician, we're born to be a soldier, we're born to be a leader, we're born to be a gardener, or many things that we can do. And we know these things because when we do them, we feel good, we feel expansive. You know, we're born to enjoy certain aspects of nature more than others. It's just something that we feel inside of ourselves. But we also take on a lot of programming from our environment, from our parents, from our education, and from our culture. And this programming can sit on top of our authentic programs, our authentic destiny, and it can obscure it. So the purpose of our free will is to be able to divine the difference. Okay, is this making me expand and feel good? Or is this making me contracted? And it can take some time to learn this, because when we're young and we're full of power, you know, going out and taking drugs every night of the week, it might not have too much effect on us for a while. Or eating too much, it might not have too much of an effect, but eventually it will, because it's not in anybody's true destiny to rely upon drugs or food or really anything else, to overindulge in anything at all. So, you know, if we've been relying on one thing or another for too long, eventually our bodies are going to start complaining. We're going to start to get overweight or feel sluggish or feel lazy. And this is our inner mind's way, our subconscious's way of telling us that, you know, you're not divining your authentic self. You're kind of, you've taken on a habit that seemed fun at the time, but now it's starting to rule you. So this is the time when we're able to exercise the power of our free will. And our free will is able to, in the middle of feeling that we really want to eat more, or we want to take more drugs, or, you know, have another coffee, it's that ability to realize that that feeling is something that I'm giving all of my awareness to the exclusion of the whole of the rest of my experience right now. That's really what it comes down to. When we do something that makes us feel good, we feel open. You know, if you're, let's say that you really love to play a musical instrument, or you really love judo or Muay Thai, any of these examples, when you do them, it's like you feel really alive, you feel really conscious. You're aware of the room around you, you're aware of your body, you feel expanded, you feel really good. But, you know, if you compare that to when you're just absolutely craving junk food or another coffee, it's like you don't see, you're not aware of your environment, you're focused upon that feeling, upon that the emotion of that habit. So our conscious mind is able to do this. The conscious mind is the part of us which is responsible for our free will. So when we feel this big contraction, and we start to notice that we're giving, instead of opening our awareness up to the fullness of our environment, we're just focusing on that. It's like, oh, okay, right. Well, I'm aware of it, but I'm now opening up so I can feel the whole of my body, from head to feet, from front to back, from side to side, the space within me, around me, the sounds, everything. It's just like one seamless experience all around me. And as soon as we start to do this, then the feeling, because it's not real really, you know, it's just something that we've acquired, it's not really a part of our authentic inner nature, it automatically starts to subside. And because it's likely taken on a lot of momentum from the past, we fed it in the past by going back and, taking it to its conclusion of eating or taking drugs or any number of things, when we're not giving it that, it's going to start to ache inside of us. So we have to come back again, right, okay, opening up again. And maybe we need to get outside. We need to get into nature. We need to go for a walk, be with the trees, go for a swim. Maybe that's what we've been neglecting to do. We've been spending too much time on the computer, too much time on the mobile phone. So this is how we exercise our free will, by being able to discern, being able to divine the difference within ourselves between something which, when we do it, makes us so good, feel so good, that we feel completely open to and one with our environment, versus something that's like, it's like a selfish thing. It's something that's really drawing us into it, and it's taking us away from our environment. It's a real kind of ego-based thing, we could call it. So, yeah, give it a go next time you're feeling that you want one more coffee or you want to eat more. Bring yourself back to the present moment, to this present experience. What you can feel, just the very, very subtle, alive, pranic feeling of your body from head to feet. Don't think about your body, but just feel it as an open sensation, one with what you can see, what you can hear. Have a sense that your whole body is being penetrated by the light, by the colours, by the sounds. Really helps your awareness to open up, so that you come back to what you really are, which is formless awareness, aware of formless experience. Okay? You don't want to get into that, like that very, very, very concentrated emotional experience, because the more you feed it, the more it will take you away from who you really are. And we have to do that several times to realize that we have this power of our awareness. We truly have this power. And of course we're always tested throughout our lives, because that's the nature of life. Life wants to know, how conscious are we? Because life wants us to keep growing. It wants us to become more awesome as the incredible conscious beings that we are. So give this a go. There's another example that just comes to me. You might be meeting somebody for the first time, or you see somebody for the first time that you'd like to go and talk to, and you're really shy, and you might have a feeling inside of yourself of that shyness, and you're sort of thinking, I can't go and talk to them. And just be aware of how much it's taking you away from your environment, from the whole of your environment at that time. And then bring yourself back. Become aware of that other person. Become aware of the space which contains and infuses both of you. The sights, the sounds, everything. And just have a feeling inside of your body. And your body will tell you, okay, maybe I really want to go and talk to this person. Maybe I do. But it might also be that, maybe that person is someone that you don't want to talk to. Often there are people that we're drawn to because, it's almost like the unresolved stuff in us is connecting with the unresolved stuff in them, and it's heading for a big storm. Maybe we don't need to go there. Maybe that stuff can just sort of fall away all by itself if we don't feed it. So really, in all of these videos, I'm just going to be talking again and again about coming back to the formless awareness that we are, this formless awareness of formless experience. But we certainly do have free will. But it's not really the ability to say, well, okay, I want this flavor ice cream or that flavor ice cream. Our body knows which flavor ice cream it wants, deep down inside of it. Or maybe it's been programmed from childhood to think that it likes strawberry or chocolate more, and so it will go for that. So all of the choices that we think we are making are coming from inside of us. But we can have the last word with our conscious mind, with our free will, of the true power of choice about the kinds of choice that we make.